What up? It's Oreo Gaming. We back in here, man. Another video. And today I just wanted to talk about something that I haven't really seen anywhere else on like any video or post or any conversations that I wanted to bring to you guys that I feel, like I said, hasn't really been talked about, which I'm kind of surprised, but I guess it makes sense. But with the reason I say I'm kind of surprised is because we have all the kind of conversation of like dream matches involving like Dragon Ball Z, characters, or taking like a character from Super and putting them up against like either another character in Super that they haven't, fought like faced against or whatever, or a character from Super going up against like Z or GT or whatever, and that is Goku Black versus Jiren. Like, who would win, right? In like a straight up, fight. And I think that this is interesting mainly because I don't really know if people understand how strong Goku Black is. We all see, clearly how like Jiren is, fucking God, right? Like, so we clearly see, every week now on fucking Super that Jiren is fucking Brock Lesnar, and nobody, I think, has looked at Goku Black in the same like light that we see Jiren in terms of how powerful Goku Black really is. And I think that it is a really tough matchup if you actually look at both of the characters. And I want to bring that to you guys, and we can, discuss it in the comments and just kind of talk about who wins out of Goku Black and Jiren. And the reason, I know a lot of people might say, oh, fucking, Jiren is he's a mastodon, he's a monster, he easily wins. My thing is, when you look at Super, right? Go back to the Goku Black arc. What a lot of people kind of tend to forget is that Goku and Vegeta and Trunks didn't really beat Goku Black. Goku Black, technically speaking, in Super was never defeated. The only reason Goku Black was, quote unquote defeated was because it literally took Goku calling on the ultimate being in the entire like multiverse of Dragon Ball, and that nigga had to come down and literally erase the entire universe that this one dude was on to get rid of him. That was the only way Goku Black was defeated. The entire universe that he was in, where he was wreaking havoc on niggas, they had to literally delete the universe in order for the day to be saved by Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta. Jiren, like I said, obviously in Super now we see how strong he is. Jiren has not been fazed by shit. I mean, he's taken really one blow from Goku that did some damage, and one blow from Vegeta that is done. And that's pretty much the only thing that has happened to Jiren so far. And you look at the two, and it's like Super Saiyan Blue Vegito did not do shit. It did not do shit against Goku Black, right? And then with the whole versus thing, you kind of have the toss up or whatever, where it's like, oh well, it was Goku Black and Zamasu, so it's like a two character kind of situation, but at the same time it was 2-on-3, so you can still kind of like see where Goku Black is from a power perspective. And when he fought Vegeta, he didn't. The thing I think that separates Jiren and Goku Black is that Goku Black like took a lot of like physical hits from when he fought Vegeta, when him and Trunks were going at it, when him and Goku were going at it. Like, he took like physical strikes to the body in his fights with those three characters, but he never really took damage like that. Like, it'd be like, a motherfucker would throw a final flash at him, he'll fly through a building and walk out unscathed, to whereas if that same thing were to happen to Jiren would have completely just dodged or deflected or absorbed the entire thing. So I think they both have different ways of going about taking or receiving damage from whoever they're fighting. And also, I'm not gonna put any show footage in the video. It'll most likely just be strictly fighters gameplay, because I've already gotten into that shit with Toei, and I don't need no more strikes on the channel. I don't need none of that shit. Just a little FYI. So if y'all see fighter shit in the background, I'm gonna try to put as much Goku Black footage in, and I might have to throw in like a couple still images or some shit of Jiren or something like that. But y'all would have already seen it by now, like how I went about this at this point in the video. Just thought I should throw that out there. I'm not trying to deal with them niggas no more. These Japanese niggas do not play. Anyway, getting back to the topic, like I said, Goku Black and Jiren both have like extremely different ways of kind of going about it, and this is one reason which I want to do in a later video of why I love Goku Black so much, in that he's very Frieza-esque, in that Frieza was a character who he fucks around a lot, right? So he'll take an entire barrage of beams and shit, like destructo disc type shits, and it'll seem as if he'll make it seem as if he is badly hurt or whatever, and then he hits you with the classic ho 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 ho, and he's completely fine, and then he one-shots a motherfucker, you know what I mean? And Goku Black is very much so kind of the same in that sense, in that Goku Black was more of the kind of cocky, like prissy-ish kind of character, where he's more so give me your best shot type shit, and he'll allow you to come in and like do damage, but he really does not, he really like never gets affected, to whereas Jiren is more so like, nigga, you aren't going to touch me at all, you know what I mean? And as far as just dealing out damage, I feel you can't really say Jiren wins in that aspect either, because I mean, nigga, Goku Black was literally like taking out like Supreme Kais and shit, right? And like just fucking wiping out planets and shit, you know what I mean? Just like taking all life forms, destroying an entire city. They even say that in Trunks' timeline at that point, I believe he even like kills Goku and Vegeta and all of the Z Wars or whatever in that timeline. And so they're, in terms of damage, at least from what we have seen, they both deal like probably around equal damage. And this is not me like in support of Goku Black, because I do think ultimately if those two characters were to fight, I would go with Jiren. I think Jiren beats Goku Black for the sole fact that Goku Black did take legitimate damage. Now you can say this is just a character flaw for Goku Black, in that he is that Frieza type character where they just egg the characters on, like the protagonist, to do damage, and it like finally caught up to him, or that made him kind of slip up in his ways or whatever and get caught with some shit, or whatever the case may be. But still, ultimately, Jiren has kind of been in roughly the same amount of fights with Goku and like others as much as Goku Black has, and so far Jiren has not really taken a lick of shit from anyone. So ultimately, I do think Jiren wins the fight. I'm not saying that I think he wins. I think the only reason I'm picking him is because overall Goku Black has taken more damage. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Who do you guys think will win? Do you guys agree with my assessment? Do you have any other facts or anything from whether it's the manga or the show that would kind of aid in either side? Do you guys think Jiren wins? Do you guys think Goku Black would win? If you guys are interested in me bringing up any other versus battles between any of the Dragon Ball Super characters or any other characters throughout any of the Dragon Ball series, let me know in the comments. It's been Oreo Gaming. New videos all week, every week. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We out.